There's a lot of anger in the Mutt streets recently, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to cover it just a little bit, just to bring some of it up to you guys. But that's what the series is here for. It's no money spent. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
In the mirror, I can practice in my wrist flick. I can settle for a quarter real fast. Need a bare maximum. Word to Khalil Mack. War so ambitious.
If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you avoid the packs and save some racks. Heading over to MMOEXP.com. Use my code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description down below. Yeah. We're just going to go into it. So, people are upset right now. I get it. I understand it completely. And I think everyone has a right to be upset. So a lot of the reason what I think people are upset about, maybe you have a slightly different reason. And that's okay. Before I talk about this a little bit, stop fighting with each other. Like, we're all part of the Mutt community, right? We're all family, like, sort of. We're sort of like a little Mutt family, Madden family. We got to stop fighting with each other about it. You have your reasons, the things you like to do, and the money you spend, and the time. Some people don't like to do as much. It's fine. It's the abundance of LTDs lately was pushed over the edge by no sets for these Monday mix-up cards, which is a really odd thing to me. I don't know why they have no sets. We've seen this before with the Bonos promos 2 years ago, maybe. Then like EA made a switch, so maybe that switch will happen. But again, that was just like the breaking point of all the LTDs. Now in the past, LTDs, a lot of times there were rentals. We don't really have a lot of rentals. We get old rentals now, right? It's like renting a Dodge Neon, essentially, right? It's not cool to have an old rental, but we don't really have rentals this year. Some would say that's because of the TVP. Well, yeah, I'm actually kind of glad the TVP's been gone. That's me personally. You could disagree. Totally fine. But it's so many of them, and they're so expensive, right? In the past week, we had Pacheco, Gronk, Sherman. Flacco was affordable, right? Just talking LTDs, Deion Sanders, unaffordable. Chris Carter, affordable, right? And then you say, oh, well, I can get that card. Okay, well, like, I don't even have all the cards on my main account. Jerry Rice, pretty expensive. Deron Bland, pretty expensive. Jimmy Ward, pretty expensive. Leonard Floyd's gone up a little bit. Trevor Lawrence, kind of cheap. Kyron Williams, kind of cheap. So it's an abundance of these really expensive LTDs, and a lot of people, right or wrong, want to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. And I get it, right? I fully understand, man. It's really, really hard to keep up and get every best card constantly in Mutt this year. In years past, you could sort of do that and you shuffle it around, and this year it's really difficult. It's difficult for anyone. You could spend a lot and it's difficult. Trust me, I know. Or you could spend nothing and not get those things. So again, the way that I like to approach Mutt from a no money spent in a very, very little bit of time, and I will always stress that to you guys, I do not spend a lot of time on this series, on this account, on purpose. I know that when these cards come out, they're not for me. They're not. I'm not the target audience. The series is not the target for Isaiah Pacheco's 1.6 million coin card, or Todd Gurley, or JJ Water. I'm never gonna have that card. I'm completely okay with that. But that's me with this series. Maybe you love the Chiefs. Maybe you are a Bills fan and you wanted to get Josh Allen and Stephon Gilmore today. Well, that's another 1.5 to 2 million coins. It's just adding up really, really quickly. Now, regular cards, regular champions, nice and cheap and easy, man. Like, these picking up cards constantly, right? It's easy. But this has just gotten to be a bit much. Part of it is the pack odds. I do think that the pack odds, they need to improve. And they don't just need to improve. They need to improve for the LTDs, okay? So, one thing that we are realizing, and I think you guys are going to see this too. I do think EA is going to make a change. But from the Josh Allen, Stephon Gilmore, there's mix-up packs, and there's only like 5 of them, right? They're expensive. Like, why are they so expensive? You know, oh my God, there's no set. What's another card we don't have sets for? Angry Runs cards. And this is a legitimate question I posed to you guys. Have you pulled an Angry Runs card out of a regular pack? Because I haven't. On either account. Thousands of packs. No Angry Runs card. I've pulled a lot of good cards. I've never pulled an Angry Runs card out of a regular pack. It hasn't happened. I don't know why. The only way you get Angry Runs cards are the same way you get these cards. You have to pull them. There's no sets. We didn't bother with Angry Runs cards because it wasn't all that weird. There was always like a weekly special offer, and like you could get it. Enough people open it that it would like populate stuff, but the cards were never that popular or anything like that. Well, when you're giving really good cards, really good discounts on abilities and all this sort of stuff, yeah, the price is going to be inflated here. So a lot of people have issues with that, and I think rightfully so. EA needs to change the odds on limited edition cards. Very straightforward. That's step 1. I think step 2 is this concept of only the card can be pullable. I don't like that. LTDs only pullable, fine. Every other card needs to have a method for being obtained outside of core elites. And even then we have exchange sets through core sets, right? So if we had exchange sets which were up to date-ish, it would be okay. EA is always like a little bit behind on them. That's how you could get core elite cards, right? Potentially, if you really needed them. But you can do sets for like any other card, basically. And what we saw this weekend with Team Diamonds was, well, certain cards became really expensive. Why did they become so expensive? Because they're hard, and you had to use them a few times. You know, which I'm drawing a blank. Ultimate Kickoff. They removed the sets for low cards. I don't know when they did it. I think it was a while ago. For Ultimate Kickoff, for Campus Heroes, and all that, they removed the sets for the lower cards, which is why those cards spiked in price. So even on a very basic 85 overall card, they spiked in price to 100, 200, 300,000 coins. Availability is the best ability. If you don't make cards readily available, it makes things really hard and expensive, no matter what it is. If it's an 85 overall or a 92 or a 93 overall, you gotta give people a way to obtain the content. And what MUT has generally done a very good job is that you could sort of like hop into MUT at any point in time, and you'd only be missing Season Masters or Compass Masters or whatever it is, but you could catch up, right? Because after a couple weeks, normally the LTDs fall, they release reduxes, so the prices drop a lot. So there's not normally a whole lot of delay there. But with cards like this, how does Cordero Patterson's card go down in price for Angry Runs? Or this Josh Allen? There's one answer that EA likes to do, and that's special offers. Pull out the wallet, boys. Just give us some sets, man. Just give us some sets for the cards. You know? Up the odds on LTDs, give us sets. And when you're giving us special offers, make the special offers really good. Really good. Really good. People will spend on this stuff. And that's fine. Again, this is Nobody Spent channel, Nobody Spent series. I don't spend anything. And if you want to, that's up to you. Now, again, sometimes you're chasing these cards, not because you want to have the best team. Maybe you have a theme team, it's your favorite player. that's its own certain circumstance. So I understand the frustration there too, because yeah, that's tough. You feel kind of obligated sometimes. Like, I really want to use this card, but it's 2 million coins. Or if you've been a Cowboys fan lately, y'all just keep getting in with LTDs after LTDs. That kind of sucks. But while we are waiting for things and changes to happen, I want to give you guys a very heavy reminder on proper ways to play MUT. Okay. So number one, if you are not super heavy into it, I need you guys to exude some patience here. I'm a very patient player on this channel in this series. Told you guys from the beginning of the year, we're going to be a couple overall off. We're 3 overalls off. Does that mean that I'm going to lose all my games? Absolutely not. Team does help you win some games, but these fingers and what's up here are going to help you win a lot more. So if you ever want your best bang for your buck on getting better at the game, you can do that. You can go to maddenturf.com, right? I'm not trying to sell you guys anything here necessarily at this moment, but I do feel like that is, well, I could learn how to play the game for $15 or $20, or I could get a special offer on an Aaron Donald that's not going to get me any sacks. One of those is much more helpful. But the patience is really big. If you've been around on this series for years, it's always like, we don't get the new card right away. We wait a week. It's fine. I can wait a week for a card, right? I don't see every new movie the day it comes out. I can wait, right? And the more important thing is when you go to this tab and you see all these coin offers, don't go buying those coin packs, man. They're such a bad value. Oh, but I want to rip mystery packs. Do it at your own discretion. Be very careful. Understand you're still probably going to lose. Okay. Now, if you were to, and this is what is like glaring to me at this point, is when you come into the store, and again, I don't come in the store a whole lot on this account. You land on the featured tab. Featured. This is the good stuff. It's featured, right? So how many coin things can you buy? Things with coins. You can buy 5 mix-up packs. And you can buy Harvest Fantasy packs. These are terrible. And you could buy gold player packs or gold plus players. Then we have points, mystery pack, which is all the way at the end. Like, you know, I'm really supposed to find it. Discounted stuff, $100. Steps discounted, discounts. It's really in your face to like spend money on these little special offers. I think that they are the best value you can spend on. However, when you start spending your special offers on Monday for mix-ups and Wednesday for team of the week and Thursday for promos and Saturday for legends and Sunday for cover athletes, now that's 5 special offers. That's over $100. Can't. It's too much. It's too much. That's a lot right now. So you guys have issues, by all means, if you guys have any issues, put them down in the comment section. We are going to try to have like some sort of round table, a very serious professional like discussion, because me personally, I think that's the best way to get information across. That's why in here I'm not going to yell. I'm just trying to be as calm as possible and relay that. Like, I understand what's going on, just in case you guys didn't know. Maybe you didn't know what's going on, so now you do. And I have the hope that whether EA makes a change or not, that those discussions will still happen, and hopefully happen soon enough. So that's the goal. That's the plan. In the meantime, I'm going to just keep creating my content the way I normally do, right? I don't think you guys should be spending on anything that is not some super discount. I don't think you should spend $100 on a bundle. I think that's just such a bad idea this year, because EA does give you smaller ways to do it. And again, if you decide, I think I'm going to spend some money on Mutt, it's the same with anything. Please do not overspend. Don't do it. Like, I really want to try to pull that one LTD today. Okay. Open your one special offer. Did you get it? No? All right. Not your day. You'll walk away. You gotta learn to, if you can't learn to walk away and stop. I do it on my main account. I didn't pull Gronk or Sherman, the LTDs yesterday. Didn't pull them. Did I go spend more money? No, I didn't. I didn't even buy them. So, like, I don't know. EA. Sets. Odds. Simple. And while you're at it, make Zero Chill awesome. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.